back and we black.
Yes, we are.
I got a dog.
Yes, that's Nina.
Nina. Yeah, oh, y'all gonna probably call Peter because I grabbed her by the throat. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I wasn't trying to kill her. Anyway, we're speaking on today. Young man went to the wrong address in Kansas, Missouri, looking for his siblings to pick them up. All of a sudden, knocked on the wrong door, just a block away, and was shot by the homeowner. We're going to put the pictures up in the and you get their names or what have you. The young brother was black, and the shooter was an 85-year-old white man.
Surprise.
Now, he was arrested, the white man, but let him go without bond because the young brother didn't die. They was waiting for his statement.
Wow. How much more of a statement do you need?
Now, since the young man is fighting for his life, they chose to arrest him again, at this time for attempted murder. I think it's attempted murder or either aggravated assault.
Wow.
Can anybody say white privilege? You know, I've checked the story out, and it really doesn't change. This has happened before on a couple of other occasions.
Oh, yeah.
Young brother was lost. He was trying to find his way. Knocked on somebody's door. Shot at him. Yeah. Way to school. He got lost on the way to school or something of that nature. And
what constitutes being provoked to shoot someone? If they said that they're in, okay, be on your guard. Okay, if someone randomly comes to your door and they indicate, oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong address. Okay, be on the ready, but damn, not finger on the trigger.
Yeah, it's like we're at a point right now, seriously, that if I just, well, I'm not going to say if they just feel uncomfortable, I'm blasting you.
Yep, and it's so easy to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
In your own space, and you have a weapon, but you feel uncomfortable.
I mean, I've had people.
You don't need a weapon.
I've had people knock on the door, and I can understand. You get a certain, rudeness, like, yeah, it's just I'm doing it at my door. But I ain't never put out no gun and ready to blast nobody.
That.
And I'm talking about they shooting. And it's the worst part is that you try to make sense of the shooter.
Yeah.
Well, it's the elderly, mental illness, all that. Then why does he have a gun?
Because our gun laws are not strict at all. Anyone can have a gun.
Why does he have a gun? Why isn't that the question? Why does this person have a gun? The shooter that shot up a Presbyterian church/school, transgender. Y'all threw it out there and you took it out because the person's transgender. Was already diagnosed for having emotional disorder. Had 7 guns.
7. And this person was a former student. And I mean former, like, not just graduated.
Many moons ago.
Yes. You carried a grudge that long?
Yeah. And you killed the head of the school.
A substitute teacher.
A custodian, and 3 kids. And the reason why I believe they put you out there and took you out in the news is because you're transgender. They don't want that transgender. The trans community don't want to have that kind of bad attention.
And it's unfortunate because it all deserves attention.
Yeah.
Clearly, it was getting attention.
But what did you do? Threw the rock.
Hit your hand.
And it's amazing because we already said it's a mental disorder for the trans community. And yes, I didn't start it.
Right.
I'm just saying it's what they say. It's a mental thing. You know, and a lot of people saying, well, you can't really say that. And I said, no, why can't I? I mean, it's my opinion.
Right.
You know, it's not transphobic. I'm not a bigot or anything of that nature. I'm just speaking on what I've heard, you know, and to find out that this certain mass shooter also was of the trans community, diagnosed of having emotional disorder, still able to purchase 9 guns.
But they will never put those two pieces together. They'll never say one has to do with the other.
And then you're literally talking about you don't need stricter gun laws. You really want to come out of the mouth and try to say you need a stronger, more crime or more strict orders on crime.
Yeah.
But these people that's carrying it's owning these weapons, you're literally murdering folks at your will.
There are other countries that are a lot smaller than ours, and some that are larger than ours, that have
nowhere near
hella strict gun laws.
Nowhere
so
near.
much so that every so often you have to reapply.
Yeah.
It takes years to get guns in these countries. And here we are here in this great old country that everyone wants to come to, and I understand why. And these bigger countries and smaller countries combined, like my husband said, nowhere near the amount of gun violence that we have.
You know, you want to try to contribute to gun violence to race. Okay, you want to say a black man, you know, we got guns, we kill. And you know what? You're absolutely correct. You do. White men do it too. As a matter of fact, they kill in mass numbers. And they get off.
Yeah. Because of mental illness.
Yeah, you know.
They never say that we have any type of mental illness.
No.
Never.
We're prone to violence.
We're prone to violence. Our daddy wasn't there.
That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? You know, drug-infested neighborhoods.
Yeah.
It's the worst of everything. And, you know, we have crime. All in our blood is inherited. You know, it's inherited in our bloodstream. It's hereditary.
It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, you know. Did you know that 1 out of every 5 white men is a mass shooter, compared to 1 in every 10 black men? You won't put those numbers out there, do you?
They never will.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't fit their narrative.
Yeah, you know that there's 3 out of every 10 white children that will be a drug addict, also an alcoholic, compared to 3 out of every 20 black men. But then you're quick to come out of the mouth and throw these numbers. 1 out of every 3 black men will have some kind of run-in with the police or will be locked up. You put that number out there. But you don't talk about the drug addicts and and how white kids are prone to become alcoholics, drug users. But this is white privilege. I'm going to show you something. I know of 2 white drug users, 1, and one's as a former alcoholic. Guess what they do for a living?
What's that?
One's a doctor and one's an actual judge. Now, my uncle, God rest his soul, was an alcoholic. Now, from his sobriety and the things he was going through, I heard that once an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic. Once a drug user, you're always a drug user. That's what he said in these 12-step programs. So the doctor and the judge, who are white, are still alcoholics and still drug users. But look at the jobs that they hold.
And look at the jobs that they'll keep.
Forever. Hell, if you're a federal judge, you got a job for life.
And a paycheck for life.
Forever, you know what I mean? So it's amazing. And hey, please hit me up. Let me know.
Yeah, and we got off a little bit. We're
yeah.
still on the gun control and stuff like this.
It's still around the same privilege. You're talking about white privilege.
Yeah.
You know, and how you want to turn it out to be a race issue.
Yeah.
How you want to make it out to be, well, look, it's my Second Amendment. I have the right to bear arms, and I get that. But my point is this: what right do you, if you're not right in the mindset of actually owning a firearm?
Exactly.
So mental capacity has nothing to do with it, huh?
No.
But yet still, I can own as many guns as I want. Mm-hmm. But if my mentality is wrong, look how much carnage I have. Mm-hmm. Because an AR-15 is not for hunting.
No, it isn't. It's for mass destruction.
Yes.
It's for war.
Yes.
It's for battles.
Yeah. Somebody please tell me what a Beretta, a Tech 9 is for. For what? I mean, hunting for what? What you hunting? Huh? No. You're people.
Yeah, to do a lot of damage in a little amount of time. That's what that's for.
What crime?
That's what those weapons are for.
What crime did this young black man do? By knocking on your door. And it was the wrong address.
And some will say, well, at least the white man did get arrested. That's not the least that can happen.
No. That boy is fighting for his life.
Yeah.
Because he knocked on the wrong door. Something that innocent. Seriously.
Now, if the young man had tried to bogart his way in,
totally understand.
Or something like that,
Handle your business. Handle your business. I totally understand it.
Now, this is what I want to know.
Please.
Was he shot in the back?
No, he shot in the head.
I mean, in the back of the head, or
that I don't know. I think he shot in the back of the head. I think it's an automatic. You're gonna die.
So he was leaving.
Yeah, he was. He knocked on the door. All I know from what they were saying is that he knocked on the door and he was met with rounds. Now, and shot him twice. Now, 85 years old, senior citizen. Hey, he got enough gall to shoot the Bama twice. He got enough strength to shoot the Bama twice. I'm just trying to understand, how was he not locked up and stayed in jail? How was he able to bond out?
They probably took him to get Burger King.
You know, I'm going to try to forgive my voice because, yes, I am coming off have allergies, so I'm working on it, you know.
It's all right.
You know, but y'all can say what you want to say about us, man. You can say that here I am speaking about something I don't know all the evidence, all the facts. Fine, okay. But I do know one thing. This country, seriously, has some very messed up situations when it comes to gun violence.
Yeah.
And I love how you try to make it seem as if it's black folks the one that's the most violent. I love how you try to make it seem that every time there is a shooting amongst black people, you say black on black crime.
That's the answer to everything. Everything.
We're the only race that have our own damn. We have our own guide. Black on black crime. You know, and it's just some of the stupidest shit I've heard in my life. But it has caught on. Everybody uses it.
Everyone uses it.
But when a young man is murdered or a young man is shot by a white person, you can even say a black person. What I hate is, I knocked on your door. Mm-hmm. No malice intent. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for my siblings. And if it's the wrong address, I apologize and I'm done. This young brother, to my understanding, is a musical prodigy.
I guess my thing is, if it's the wrong door, if they're knocking on the wrong door, mm-hmm. why do you feel the need to open the door?
Yeah.
Why are you opening the door?
Or better yet, you hear we're having an Amber Geiger. You know who that is, don't you? Went to the wrong apartment. Broke into the wrong apartment and killed the brother inside. But y'all,
when your key doesn't work.
Y'all forgot about that one, right?
When your key doesn't work, you break in?
Yeah. And to continue on with the white privilege, with even her, she was sitting and she was a convicted murderer. The bailiff was wiping the tears from her eyes and fixing her hair during the trial. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, the brother of the murdered, he wanted to give her a hug. Still don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Then the judge
gave her a Bible and
a hug.
Talking to her like, sugar, it's going to be all right.
Take Jesus in there with you, girl.
Yeah, take Jesus with you.
Now, how many black
Botham Jean can't take Jesus with him.
How many black men have stood before this very same judge? Did she have this kind of empathy for him?
How many Bibles does she give out?
Yeah.
Does she buy them in surplus and give them out to every black man
No.
that stands before her?
Hell,
more than certain.
Black woman.
More than certain.
Come
doesn't
on.
happen.
Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm
receipts.
talking about the white privilege. Come on, look at this. Is what I'm talking about.
I need receipts.
They felt sorry for this white girl who murdered this brother, who should be alive today.
Come to find out, she did know him.
Now, that's one of the things I don't know. I know I saw a couple of photos.
Yeah,
on social media.
I'll see if I can find that.
But yeah, she due to come out soon. And you know she's gonna have a job.
Of course, she'll have a job. Probably at the same police department.
Law enforcement.
The same one. They probably held her spot and everything.
So, I'm
Ray. That is our time. We thank you for yours, and we thank you for sitting and allowing our dog Nina the Cheapoo to sit with us. She was so peaceful and so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And until the next video,
peace.
Peace.